Women will become aimless drifters, vagabonds, and wanderers. Women will become aimless drifters, vagabonds, and wanderers. Guys, because of women's empowerment, half all women will be childless and single in just 5.5 years. Today's video comes from Man Guide. His channel will be linked in the description. Watch this video to fully understand why women are now facing extraordinarily hard times, and they will now be shut off the family unit, leading to a lot of women ending up becoming destitute, impoverished, and many, many other just outright hard things to deal with. Let's just go ahead and jump right into the video.
She'll blow up your relationship for just the possibility of being with the alpha, even knowing full well that she's most likely going to get played.
If a chick gives you that it was complicated, it was a situationship, but she speaks fondly of the guy, he's always on her mind, that's an alpha widow. Like, that's a woman that hasn't gotten over a guy from her past which she deemed to be high value. If she can't get over him when she's dealing with you, that generally means she saw him as higher value than you.
My boyfriend and I have been battling SEX related issues. He used to complain about my lack of desire for SEX and my lack of initiation for it, which made me think I just had a low libido.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now. Stop the cap.
No, it's not. It means she's not attracted to her boyfriend enough. She's probably using him for relationship benefits, and this is why she has a job, to step out on him. Because it sounds like if the boyfriend can go backpacking for a while, he's got enough money to take her on a vacation or not work all the time. He's complaining because there's no burning desire from her. He should end the relationship right there and then and kick her out. Because at least with an official roommate, they can pay rent. Because that's what this is, an unofficial roommate situationship. She's using the possibility of SEX to get free room and board. So I'll blame the boyfriend partly for allowing this. You need to find a female that wants to jump your bones. Now, granted, this is why you need to be in shape, like hitting the gym hard, to increase that desire. Continuing. It also didn't help that I was a virgin when I started dating my boyfriend. His frustration with my lack of SEX drove him to get angry or annoyed from time to time.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now. Stop the cap.
If she really was a virgin, her paid bond would be 100%, and they'd be screwing like rabbits because she has nothing to compare the guy with in the bedroom. She could be a Catholic schoolgirl virgin, which means she's done everything except missionary, if you get the drift. They'll do BJs and still call themselves pure and chaste. But the boyfriend needs to get the hint and stop trying to force a square peg into a round hole. She don't want him, and she needs to be honest with that fact as well. She needs to put it in clear terms that he doesn't do it for her and to leave the relationship, instead of making all the excuses why she's not turned on by him. This is Decepticon HOE excuses when they finally settle down for the beta bucks. This isn't the MO of a quote-unquote virgin woman.
There's no good girls. The only difference between good girls and bad girls is the bad girls have been caught. All women have somewhat of a peppered past. Unless you're in an Amish village and you wife up one of these Amish girls where the community is well known and you've known her past, you're not going to find the good girl. There are no ones.
Continuing. After a point, I was willing to let my boyfriend satisfy his SEX desire by sleeping with other women because I didn't want him to remain dissatisfied, but he never wanted to exercise his freedom out of love for me. He wanted some time by himself, which is one of the reasons why he decided to go on a backpack trip. Sounds like the boyfriend is really attached to her, like he thinks this is the best he'll ever do, and that doesn't work even with virgins. A woman needs to know the man she's with has options and can leave or cheat if he wanted to, because that will reinforce the fact that she picked a winner. Additionally, you need to understand this. When women give you a cheat pass or even suggest to having a threesome, it's because they want to cheat. And in their mind, it's the moral justification for them to do it. Even if you don't act on it like this guy, they can call themselves that they offered it, so fair is fair. They can say he agreed to an open relationship, even though it wasn't clearly spelled out and defined that they can cheat as well.
Now, very interesting, and this is an excellent point that he made. Not only is she saying that she's just not into you, but also she is saying that she wants to cheat, and to make matters even worse, a lot of women will offer a man the option to cheat, but you need to understand that's because she's already cheated on him. So when a woman says, listen, you need to go out and find a man and, do your thing with this man, I want you to understand, or go out and find a woman and, have a relationship with her, regardless of being married to me. That's because she's already cheated on you. She's already cheated on you, and now she basically feels like, well, I cheated on you, so you can cheat on me, and now it's no longer cheating because we have an open marriage. So if it ever comes to light that she was doing this type of thing, she'll turn around and say that no, I opened the marriage to you, so there's no reason why you should be angry at me if I stepped out once as well. All right? That will be her justification for it. But keep in mind, in many cases, when she gets to this point as well, not only has she cheated, but she's been cheating on you for a long time with numerous guys. This is the reason why she is not attached to you, but she still wants to remain in the marriage because she wants the stability of that marriage. This is a sad reality that we live in today, y'all.
And you are now in an open relationship. Okay? Sprinkle. He opened it and you keep, now it's open. You always put yourself first. Exactly. If they didn't want an open relationship, they wouldn't have suggested one by having one.
Now, notice she said, Miss Sprinkles, this woman is the devil. She said, if a man says that he wants an open relationship, okay, then now it's an open relationship. If he wants to cheat or go out with another woman, now it's an open relationship. If a woman suggests the same thing, because guys, they think men are stupid. If a woman suggests the same thing, then she has already cheated on you 99% of the time. She has already cheated on you, or she has been thinking about it for a long time. Because she has the guys that already lined up, but most of the time she's not going to hold back. All right, she's already out there in the street. She's already been with Pablo. She's already been with Enrique. Little Pancho has already been in your bed. He's already been farting in your bed. Pillow between his legs, taco sauce, burrito sauce all over the sheets. I mean, this is just the sad reality that we live in.
That's how it goes. And a man can't expect a woman not to do anything after she finds out that he cheated. I mean, this lady cooking and cleaning, washing your dirty drawers, waiting on you to come home with a big plate in her hand, and you out there cheating, and she find out. You don't think she's gonna go cheat back if she can? She's gonna go cheat back probably 3 times more than you did, just for wasting her time, energy, and playing with her emotions.
Notice what I said here. Chances are, if a woman is suggesting an open relationship, she has already cheated on you. And she has cheated with many, many guys. Notice what little old Miss Sprinkle said. She's going to do it 3 times more than you. And of course, guys, keep in mind, it's much easier for a woman to find a man. Not only a man, but multiple men. They have rosters. So a man is going out there and he's going, shooting with 2 or 3 different women. This woman is out there with 30 to 300. Y'all think I'm joking around? 30 to 300. 30 is mild. Because when they're out there doing this, it's hundreds of guys. Hundreds of guys.
Hard. They do. You might have cheated once, you're going to cheat 3 times.
Women go hard. What, guys, what did I tell you? Women go hard. In this whole marketplace, a man cannot physically be physically intimate the way a woman can be. Guys, we get the first nut off and we're going to sleep. We're passing out. We're like, okay, time for bed. All right, time for bed. Robert Ducky, you're the one. You make bad times lots of fun. Hand me my teddy, and this is it. All right, I'll see you. I'll see you when I see you. And we are gone. We are knocked out. All right. It just takes one nut. Women, on the other hand, bro, they will go through 10 different dudes in the same day and without breaking a sweat. And still not feeling satisfied. This is how these people are. All right. We have nothing on them about this. This is the reason why you have women boasting online, like, oh, I went overseas on vacation. I was with like 30 guys over the course of 5 days, and I feel so liberated. Like 30 guys over the course of 5 days. Some of y'all think that you're powerful and that you could do anything. I'm telling y'all right now, I've tried this crap before. I've tried it before. All right. I've tried being with like 3 different girls in the same day, and my body was like, nope, you're not gonna have. It's not gonna happen. Guys, listen to me. It is different. It is different being physically with a woman and beating off. They're not entirely the same thing. All right. In fact, research has found that we actually release more semen when we are physically with a woman than when we use our hands. So I want you guys to take that into consideration. It's not the same. Y'all are out here. You dream about this whole stud thing, like, oh, I could go out here and I could be with a million different women, bro. No, it's not gonna happen. You do not have it inside of you. I don't give a fuck how good your health is. You're not gonna do it. All right. Women could go with 10 different dudes in the same day, not break a sweat, and still feel like they didn't achieve anything. Like they still haven't found the one yet. This is how they operate. This is how they operate. The world, when it comes to sexual immorality, you cannot compare. All right. You don't have that kind of strength. You don't have that kind of power. Oh, God. Guys, because of the way a lot of women are now operating, they are going to become aimless drifters. They're going to wander about. They will be modern day vagabonds. They will not enter into the family unit, okay, because of the lifestyles that they're living, and the government is not going to be there to subsidize them along the way. This is a sad result that they're going to experience as a result of so-called women's empowerment. JP Morgan Chase is basically predicting that half of all women will be childless and single in 5.5 short years. All this is going to, and they're basically taking over in the workforce, yet men pay 80% of all taxes. All this is going to lead to is men walking away, staying home, playing video games, and continually distancing themselves from society. As society continues, as women become more vitriolic towards men, more aggressive towards men, finding new ways to push men out of society and punish men when they are in society, men are only going to increasingly withdraw from society. And that's going to leave women to work for the rest of their lives, attempting to cover their cost of living as wages continue to fall and the state continues to impose greater taxes, even though it doesn't show up on the surface. What they're doing is they're really taxing you in backwards ways. All right, as the value of your money gets lower, that's another form of taxation. Inflation is another form of taxation. Don't let them tell you anything different, and don't get it twisted. All right, they're sucking out the value of the money by deliberately causing inflation to occur. They can print endless amounts of money. They control the money, so they basically can control how much they can make for themselves. All right, that's how much they can print for themselves. They can print they pay their bills by printing more money. Think about how sick that is, guys. Women have put themselves between a rock and a hard place, and no one's coming to rescue them. They're going to have to figure this one out for themselves. Now, speaking of that, guys, just want to remind you guys to subscribe to our newsletter for my personal thoughts, insights, and a free copy of my new guide, The Digital Nomad Blueprint. Click the link in the description to get your free copy. Guys, what do you think regarding all of this? Women will become aimless drifters, vagabonds, and wanderers. Do you agree with that statement? Many of them will end up in poverty, destitution, homeless, living in shelters, living on the streets, even living in the woods in the coming years as more men withdraw from society, as the economy gets worse, and as women are unable to find men to subsidize their living. Let me know your thoughts. We'll talk about it in the comments. Like the video if you like it. Don't forget to subscribe. And if you like the video, share the video. And just remember that all roads lead to MWA. Men walking away, and cheers.